See, these are the illusions that I fell for every time for years. I believe what everyone else thought it was. You can see figures. You see, oh, that's a man, that's a dude, that's an entity. Well, it's none of that. Look, when you really look at it up close, it's not any entity, it's a freaking hand. Let me show you what this deal is. It's a hand like this, and you can see how it forms. I mean, it fooled you so bad. And then there is another bigger hand coming this way. You can see the fingernails. That bright deal is all the fingernails of bigger hands. A smaller one becomes bigger, are part of a bigger one, and all of these are illusion, man. You can see the dark outlines of fingers. Mostly is what you see, the fingers. Because it's difficult to discern, because there's some in front, some behind, on top, on the knee, on the side, diagonal, vertical, horizontal. It's a freaking trip. From one simple shape, that's what's incredible, that one simple shape can create all these illusions. And look, and it repeats. They just keep repeating. Look, one finger, you can see 3 fingernails and more. It's insane, but it is. Look. From up close is when you see, oh, but that's not any dude. Look, from far away, it look like a dude. I mean, I swear before that was a reptilian dude or a big-headed dude. No, it's none of that. This is a freaking hand, a finger that comes, and that's the other one, and that's the other one, and it's part of a bigger one. Look, there is an enormous one right here. This next one is like that too, and then the next one, but it's all made with smaller ones. You see the soft lines of smaller hands, and it's a total trip, man. It's, like I say, it becomes three-dimensional. You can see right there, look, you can see the tubby deal. These are all fingers, a set of finger, but it comes in it's in columns. It's so organized. Exactly like one of the Apollo astronauts was saying, but man, I see this is organized. It's just geometrically perfect. It's like whoever did that was no, God did that. No, the universe is no the consciousness, we call it God, but it's what it is what created all of this. And his image is 5 fingers, hands. That's its symbol. Which means that we are made through his image and to his like. What I wondered if is to this, our part of the universe, we look like that, and maybe he looked like a big-headed dude in another part, in another galaxy or another star, where dudes are different, they look big-headed, well, maybe he looked like that to them. That's a question for me. How was he look like somebody from another part of it? If he's an octopus, well, maybe he looked like an octopus to that he's got his image what he showed me in that cloud was a man, as a face of a man, a woman, a child, and every race in one face. Like I say, only a guy can do that kind of trick. Show a freaking face like that, and that matches everything. I mean, it's just incredible. And see, this, you can see that this deal is geometrically perfect, organized, and match one with the other. Every figure there, which is really only hands. That's all there is. You can see that they're all these Tubi-looking deals. And that do is not a do at all. It's a hand like this. Well, it's a hanging every which way. It's like that. Look. This is a hand like this. That's the thumb, the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky. But it just keeps repeating and repeating, and the dark ones are the exact same thing. It just keeps repeating the same way. I mean, you can look it up in every which way. It's always made the same thing. Well, like I say, only one thing can do that kind of perfection. This is a hand. Let me show it with my own hand to show you that this thing matches perfect. It's a hand like this. Thumb, the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky, like this. Like this. But it keeps repeating here, 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 and then it goes this way too. I mean, shit, you'll be here for days doing drawings. And if you do all of them at once, it turns into a freaking map full of lines every which way, and you don't know what the fuck is that. It's what? See, like right there? Look, and there is an eye. Look, it looks like an eye from far away. Wow, that's an eye. Look, and the next is another eye. Well, but then you see, oh, another eye. Well, how many eyes are there? Well, there's none of that. It's all illusory, illusions. I mean, it's incredible. And it looks like a freaking, from far away, it looks like a freaking banana hand. Like that. And you see another finger here, and another one here, and another one here. And before you know it, some hands, fingers, every freaking where that look like freaking bananas from far away. Sometimes I've seen it that they look in craters, they look like this. Like this one right here. But they're not like that. It's just that they are in soft line, they keep repeating the same thing. They keep, no, God keep repeating the thing like that. And this one is the same thing. It keeps going down. And then this one, it's all follow patterns. It goes this way, it goes this way, it goes that way. I mean, you name it. Well, like I say, let me do a 3D looking deal, a cube. Oops. So you see this hand right here? And then you see that the same hand go this way. You see what I'm saying? By the time you put all that shit together, you don't know what's what. It's just a complex deal. And then you can see that there is, look, you can see how it follows the pattern diagonal. But then you see vertical too. You see the columns. And then you see horizontal, you know, the tubes, the fingers are in a horizontal way. It's in a diagonal way. I mean, that kind of geometry, you have to know a hell of a geometry knowledge to do that. And it matched the one in the front, the one in the back, the one on the side, on the diagonally. I mean, every single one of them it matched perfect. You can rotate that shit and it will match the ones on the back, on the front, on the side. I mean, it's incredible, man. Once you know this reality, then you really are, wow, man, that's only God can do that. There's no more alien shit in this context. That goes out the window. So, oh, no. No. Something that appeared in 1 second and disappeared into nothingness, really. That alien came from another galaxy to show his ass for a second and then left. Wow. Nah. That's not what happened. That show was just for you. See, look what the deal looked like. Look at that right there. Look, then you see the finger and another one in a different way. The same thing I just did. Look, it's right here too. The same thing. Look, you can see the fingernail. Then you see another finger coming this way. The fingernail. But it keeps repeating, no? That you can see another one here, another one here, another one here, because it's three-dimensional. One is in the front, in the back, on the side. Look, you can see another one right there. And that part is right there, is part of an enormous freaking finger like that. And this one is, look, is another finger that the bright part looks like that, but look, this is another freaking finger that gets bigger. And then before you know it, it's an enormous freaking finger like that, made out of all the little ones. The sum of its part makes a whole, entire huge ass. I mean, if you cannot see it on this thing, the way I'm explaining it, you might as well don't ask any more questions and just forget about my channel, forget about all this deal. You're never gonna get it. It's as simple as that. There is no way to explain this simply. Oh, I mean, this is the simplest way. Look, that right there, look, that's an enormous freaking finger. And look how it's made. But it's made with a smaller ones that comes in every direction. Look, and it comes like this. But then it has some that are this way. I mean, like I say, see how complex it already became. It's just not possible to do an outline. This is just not possible because it's three-dimensional. Look, the matching ones, this, oops. Look, you can see, when you see this right here,